Let's do a test on these 5 coins here. I got a quarter, just modern clad. A quarter, nickel, a copper penny, a dime, and a zinc penny. And don't buy this remote. If you are wanting to buy a remote for your GoPro camera, forget this one. I've had nothing but problems with it. Just, I think it's my detectors. The frequency of my detectors is the same as, especially the Deus. I've had a lot of problems with running the Deus with this remote here. So if you are wanting to find a remote, don't get this one because it's just not working for me, for metal detecting at least. Actually, not anything. So I'll try the Simplex first. I have their volume down a little bit on it, but I'll turn it up just a little bit here. I don't want to disturb the neighbors, right? Park 2 mode, jacked all the way up. Park 1 mode. Have to swing pretty slow on that to get the Park 1 to get all 5 of those targets there. I'll go to field mode. See, that's how slow the recovery speed is. If you want to work an iron, Park 2 is the way to go, right? Because the iron separation. I'll actually introduce some iron right here. I'll introduce some iron into this whole situation here. I'll just go one sideways right there, and I got a little bent square nail right there too. I'll just put that right there. And I'll go to Park 1. Not a problem. Park 2. Super fast recovery speed, right? Now we'll try the Deus. And I got the elliptical coil on it. I'll try it with the iron here because you guys know how fast the recovery speed is on the Deus. I'll just try it in iron here. I'm in pitch mode right now, just pitch program, stock pitch right here. I'll go to Deus fast. And the recovery speed isn't really set very fast on this. With the Simplex, you can't adjust the recovery speed. They're already preset in the programs. With the Deus, you can adjust the recovery speed. But I usually keep it right around 3 or 2.5, sometimes 2, if I'm working a lot of iron. Or if I'm working a lot of iron, I'll bump it up to 3 or 4, sometimes 5. It's just the this stock program has it at 4. I'll bump it up to 5 right here. And that's with the iron on there, right? The iron doesn't even affect the Deus. I'll go to 6 or 5. It only goes 5. And that's in 3-tone, I think. We'll go over Discrimination. Check it out. It's in 3-tone. We'll go to 5-tone. Now I'll go to full tones. I'll take the iron out of that and show you the full tones. super fast recovery speed, right? We all know that about the Deus. Okay, I'll just turn that off. Now we'll go to the Equinox. The Equinox likes this one too. I'll go to the Equinox. Try it. So the Equinox, if you put it in different modes, it favors different frequencies in the spectrum if you're in multi-frequency, if you choose to be in multi-frequency. So I'll just grab, or I'll noise cancel it here. I have a lot of EMI back here, so I'll start out in Park 1. I'll see what my recovery speed set at. Set at 5. I usually have it at 4, so this is Park 1. Multi-frequency. Not too wild on my recovery speed. 6. I usually never run at 6. Just makes it a really unstable machine. Here's 8 right here. Watch this. And I have it in 50 tones because you. So that dime and the penny sound exactly the same on the Deus in 50 tone. In the Deus, all 5 of those coins have different tones in the full tone. Now I'll try Park 2 mode, and I'll go back there and turn it down a little bit because it'll hit it really hard. Right here, 7 recovery speed. 8. Now the recovery speed's a little bit slower because it's favoring different frequencies, right? But I like Park 1. I'll go to field mode. It's gonna be really slow, see? Because the recovery speed is really slow in this one. I'll go all the way up. This is just a recovery speed test, and I'll throw some iron in there too. Just like I was doing with the Deus and the Simplex right there. And the Deus does good with, or the MindLab does good with iron, small iron on the surface. Fairly good. But I'll put it in, go back into Park 1. It slowed it down quite a bit with that iron in there now. And I'll show you. Yeah, this remote thing. I'll show you the MX Sport. Turn the light off here. Make sure I'm in coin and jewelry. My sensitivity is up to 8. Doesn't really matter what sensitivity you have on the MX Sport anyway. It's all the same. Even if you had it set at 1 or 0 or 9, it's all the same gain, right? And you cannot adjust the recovery speed on this machine. It's just very slow, right? Overload, see? It's overloading on that nail on the surface. And I had all those jacked up, basically. Almost full gain. The Simplex I always have jacked up full gain. See? Overloading on the big iron. I can't pinpoint any of those targets in there. I can get that penny. I can get that nickel, but it doesn't sound very good. Just a lot of iron in it. I'll lift my coil up. Not even getting it, right? Now I'll put it in high trash. Oh, actually take that iron out there. And coin and jewelry, right? No funny business going on here. You guys know this is an older machine, so put it in, change the program here. Here, go to high trash here. No, it's hitting a little bit better in high trash because there is a lot of iron on the ground here. But I'll put these nails back right where they were at. It's not overloading nearly as easy in high trash now, but would you guys dig any of those targets? Would you guys be able to find any of those targets with the MX Sport? I highly doubt it, right? The iron is just overwhelming. Maybe the penny. I might be able to smack that penny out, but that nickel, that quarter, no. That dime, no. That zinc penny, no. Ain't gonna happen. Not with older machines, man. The older machines just can't do the iron like these newer machines can, man. I'm telling you. If you have an older machine and you haven't swung a newer machine yet, that's made in the last 4 or 5 years, you're missing out, man. And if you have a newer machine and you are thinking about buying a cheaper machine, you know, $150 machine, like an MX Sport or an AT Pro or something, you're probably not going to like it much because you're used to that fast recover speed and the iron separation and the depth and the lightweight machines. You know, these new machines just they're lightweight and they're small. I mean, look at the size comparison of these two machines, right? You got 8 batteries and you got 8 batteries inside of the MX Sport right here. 8 AA batteries, and they can get expensive, you know. They last about 30 hours or so, 30 something hours in the MX Sport, but that's, you know, quite a bit of money you're spending for batteries, and it's just such a heavier machine. The newer machines, you know, are super lightweight. They're compactable. They shorten down to 20 something inches. You know, this machine, you know, that's as short as you can get them. You know, I might be able to go down a couple more notches, but you know, the coils are really heavy on them, and this is a durable machine. MX Sport is one of the most durable machines I've ever used. Actually, this MX Sport has several thousand hours on it. You know, you can see it's all beat up, but it's not broken on me. I've broken several shaft screws on it, but the coil screws on it. But that's the only thing that I've broken on this MX Sport. You know, I've my other machines, these cam locks, on my older machines, I've broken a lot of these cam locks on there, and so have my buddies. So, you know, there's nothing like the newer machines, man. If you are looking for a new machine, get a newer one, like a Quest or something, or an entry-level machine, you know, that's not brand new, you know, that you want to get used. But if you're looking for a new metal detector and you have a few $100, save your money, man. Save your money until something comes out, like the newest machine, because the new machines are going to be cheap. You know, since the Simplex came out, the entry-level machine, it has just changed, revolutionized the market. You know, all these entry-level machines are going to be a lot cheaper now. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.